I can't see anything. Okay. I can see this green light on here. There's a green light. I can see the window. Nothing else. I can see myself in the viewfinder, like the reflection of the phone. Hi. Everything here down. Can't see. Right there, I can't see. Can't see. I could basically see so little. Okay, and then whenever the sun hits them, it makes everything white. So I'm blinded. Like I'm truly blind. Like this is Be Blind Simulator. This is how I feel at the twilight hour. This is how I feel during the entirety. Like when I tell you guys there's a special hour at sunrise and sunset, or like maybe it's 30 minutes where I can't see everything. Everything becomes blue gray and I become blind. This is exactly what I see. Like I cannot distinguish shadows from lights and contrast. It's the same shade of gray. And so this is kind of spooktacular. And I don't know how I'm going to wear these in public. I really don't, because I can't see a fuck ass thing. I can't see anything. I understand why certain people will like wear one and not the other. Like I totally get that. I totally get that. But I want to get good. Hashtag get good. GG easy. Okay. I want to get good with these. Okay. And I think that's going to be fucking difficult. Now I was able to see the monitor. Like I'm able to see TVs and on the camera, I could see myself in the viewfinder, whatever. Um, but real life, IRL, okay? It's very, very difficult. I don't know if I have anything in my teeth. I can't there's no distinctions. I feel quite lost in the sauce. Would I recommend driving with these? No, 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 no. So, bitch, when you get to the function, pop them in, okay? And make sure you have something to clean yourself up with, because if there's one thing I know about me wearing contacts, it's that after I do my makeup and then I put contacts in, I fuck it up. So it better be a fuck ass look too. It's just difficult. It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. Now let's talk about. I have to find the box. Okay, Moco Queen. That's the brand of contacts these are. I can't see the box. It's there. I can't see anything. Yes, this is the front of the box. It is so fucking pretty. It is so fucking pretty. The case that it comes in. This is a case. Pretty. Everything's always like super holographic and pretty, and I'm such a fucking a crow that when I see something holographic or pretty, shiny, I loves it. I loves it so much. It's my favorite. It's baby. Come to me. You know what I mean? If it's holographic and shiny, I love it. On the other hand, if it's completely pitch black or raven blue black or raven purple black or red black, oh god, I love that too. I don't know. There are two wolves inside of me. Oh my god. Here's the thing. I'm going to take them out now just for a moment so I could talk regular and check my surroundings and make sure that there's nobody in this room with me. That is a huge difference. That is a huge difference. That is fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. I'm going to have to like get the look together and then pop those in, because what the fucking say? Okay, next. This is my coffee cup for the day. Cody's me, bro. Okay, yeah, Cody's me. Yeah, okay. That was fucked up. That was fucking scary. That was fucking frightening. Okay, next. Number one. We went to Dewberry Farms outside of like Katy, Texas. There's this fucking really badass farm that has 8 acres of corn mazes. They have a daytime corn maze and they have a nighttime fucking spooky ass corn maze where people chase you through the corn. Okay, it's scary. There are scare actors in the corn. Okay, they have pumpkin painting, apple cannon blasters where you could blast things with apples, like apple launchers. They have an entire county fair, including every twisty turny, throw up, vomity ride you could ever want. Um, They have pumpkin painting, face painting, turkey legs, funnel cakes, all of that county fair shit. A haunted barn, a haunted forest where you have to take a hayride to the fucking forest and walk through the entire forest with multiple stages of scare actors. Okay, and they will chase you down. And they do the back bending, like fucking walking backwards, upside down shit. They are very flexible, very scary, and I loved every moment of it. It was super amazing. Okay. Now, for a family of four, we did like the VIP passes, and the VIP passes come with 5 or 4 little check marks where you could do like extra activities that would cost money, but instead you just do a hole punch on your thing. Um, so for a family of four, no senior citizens or like military people, it was almost, it was like $260. Um, and that did not include like a meal voucher or anything like that. But you are allowed to stay all day. And you get a free souvenir cup. It did come with a souvenir cup, which was a giant alien, which is super cool. And I highly recommend it. Now, this is the fucking, like, if you're in South Texas, this is your one-stop autumn everything. Everything that is like in every movie about, autumn that there is. This is it. This is the fucking place to go to get all of those vibes. They have fun rides for kids and children of all ages and adults. They have beer, alcohol, carousels, Ferris wheels, bridges, tons of photo opportunities. They have a little pond with an autumnal bridge you could take pictures over. Super aesthetically pleasing. Everything, anything, and nothing. Like, it was insanely fun. There is a giant mountain where you could slide down, like a slide mountain where you get some like put like those like potato sacks and slide down. They have go kart racings. They have petting zoos, pony rides. What else? They had so much. They have a whole entire sunflower patch where you could pick your own flowers. You go in and pick your own flowers, right? Um, they have, whenever you make it through the haunted, how do you say, the fucking scary corn maze at night. Okay, it was fucked up. It was so much fun. When you make it through that, they have an entire like light up pumpkin thing. Okay, they have tons of pumpkins carved, like every single person or actor in your favorite horror movies, from how do you say, the Lost Boys to the Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, like every single, they had the creature from the Black Lagoon. They had every single horror character carved into a pumpkin. They also have like pumpkins for Dia de los Muertos, and they have like county fair rides, every single twist and turn ride you could ever imagine, but pumpkin and autumn themed. So you can get your fixes, you can get your kicks, your screams, your scares, your photo opportunities. It was fucking insane. It was fucking amazing. And I highly recommend it to anybody in South Texas, Houston area. Okay, it was so much fun. Now, I will say this. The scariest part about getting there is that we ended up passing certain communities that were like those, like, they were scary church communities, like where everybody lives on a compound kind of shit, like cults, like Abrahamic cults communities. And that was the scariest part. I looked to my husband and I was like, we need to get the fuck out of here. These bitches had their own helicopter. Like, it was a church community. All only people from the church could live in it and go to the church there, and whatever. They had their own helicopter. They had their own golf course. Like, it was a community, and that was the scariest part because I was like, I am not fixing to end up as someone's Thanksgiving meal. I've seen too many fucking horror movies. I am this is South Texas. I'm not fucking playing with you. I said, what in the name of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I said, this is some fucking cult shit, for real, for real. There were some communities out in the fucking woodwork, some compounds out there, and people are like, oh, it's shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. Listen, the scariest shit to me, like, there nothing demonic horror, no. Demon horror, no. No, most demons are just ancient gods. from warring tribes who ended up losing the fucking battle, so they were demonized. I don't want to hear about demons. So shut the fuck up about them, okay? Or they're Abrahamic constructs that are not true in some way, shape, or form. They're just old gods in a lower form. And so I don't want to hear that. What is scary is a bunch of white people marrying their own kids, or like that crazy, like that is scary. That to me is horror. Like true horror is like the Christian communities that are like fucking psychotic doomsday kind of shit. That's real horror. Cult horror to me is real horror. And it could be because I'm a survivor of a cult like that. And so it's like you don't fear the things that don't happen to you. Or like, okay, yeah, you're afraid of heights sometimes, whatever, or spiders or some, mostly because you've interacted and had a bad experience. Okay, so that cult Christian horror, oh, it's so scary because it's like you can't leave, and that to me is true terror, bro. Like, so that was scary. Like, we were driving through all these back roads to get there, and we passed up like these like all white communities, and I was like, I've heard about them online, like I've heard about this shit online, but I was like, oh, I didn't really believe it. Like, you don't believe that shit until you see it, and then you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, bro, we're in South Texas, so everybody's a little something something, right? It takes a lot of fucking, like, I don't know somebody who ain't mixed. When I do it, but I don't fuck with them because why? Because they're fucking crazy. And so like all my homies, all my homegirls, everybody's mixed, or they haven't mixed babies, or they're just, that's just how it is down here. And so I don't think about it like, but when I see an all white, Christian only, fenced in, has their own helicopter, mega church, fucking cult on the way to some pumpkin patch. That shit scared me, bro. That was scary. That was fucking scary. Cause the juice they're drinking is fucking crazy. The indoctrination, baby. That they are boots on the ground, psychos. Psychos. And, oh, why would you say that? Because I've been there. I've been there, bro. There's some fucked up shit. In about 20 years, there's going to be survivors who've left that place. They're going to make some bomb ass documentary about it, right? And get the whole fucker shut down. Like David Koresh in Waco. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, some fucking crazy. I'm Jesus Christ reincarnated. I'm the only person that's allowed to like have babies with all these women, and we kill off all the men like crazy shit. Like, like I don't fuck with that. Mama don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. That's true horror to me. It's the American dream. It's fucking scary. Anyways, like, anyway, bro. Second thing I want to say, Houston, Texas, 53 bodies in the bayou. Remember? And oh, it's 53 bodies found in the bayou since 2023. No one's talking about serial killer at all. How much? How much money did we cut from the FBI? Are they not allowed to do their job anymore? What's going on? Are we okay? Like, what's going on? Because I have questions. Most of them are what the fuck? And why the fuck? And how the fuck? And, it only takes a $10,000 worth of trail cams and we could get this shit squared away, bro. We could figure this out, okay? $10,000 worth of trail cams. That's it. That's not much for you politicians. It's not much for these non-tax paying churches. Just donate $10,000 worth of equipment. Can we get on Joel Osteen's ass for a fundraiser? Just donate one Sunday profit to easing the tension on the Buffalo Bayou in Houston, please, Mr. Joel. Mr. Joel, if I may, one Sunday's profit worth of trail cams, and we could solve this Scooby Doo style, bro. Who's fucking dumping the bodies? Okay, like, come on. I'm about to round up a crew of just some vigilantes, fucking hood bitches, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna go down there with some fucking strapped. We're gonna go down there strapped with some fucking body cam, night vision shit, and we're gonna find out what the fuck's going on. Okay? And if there's a firefight, there's a firefight. That's all I'm like, bro, that's so fucked up because those are people's babies. At the end of the day, those are somebody's kids. They could be anybody's kids. They could be your kids. They could be your mom. They could be you. Like, that's fucked up. Anyways, I feel a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, you feel a certain way about the community. And yeah, those are someone's fucking people. That's fucking crazy. Those are not accidents. 53 fucking accidents? Shut the fuck up. Yo, what are y'all hiding? What the fuck's going on? Anyways. Oh, let me guess, it was mermaids? Okay, shut the fuck up, bro. Anyways, back to the farms. The Dewberry Farms, it was so much fun. I'm definitely going to be editing a lot of footage. I have to like that takes a lot of time because there's a lot of people's faces I gotta cut out and names and shit like that. And so because I don't like being too personal on the internet, I've had people stalk me before. I've had stalkers. There's a lot of fucking creepy old men on here that are just like they don't know that no means no. And so they get it in their head that I care about them or something and I really don't. I'm genuinely just openly talking on the internet, that's something you vibe with, that's okay, that's fine. But here in South Texas, we are allowed to have guns. Okay? Like, do you understand? Like, bro. And it's just, it's to me, it sucks because, like, if you're a person and you've been put in a situation where you've ever been victimized by extreme violence, you know, sorry, Crispy's outside. It gets to the point where you're just like, no means no. And if you don't understand, no means no in 2025, check yourself in, go see a psychiatrist, get help. Seriously, get fucking help. That's insane at this point. It's just fucking insane. But then that's the game, isn't it? You have to kind of be vulnerable enough to allow yourself to be put on some weird fucking in some weird fucking something or another, right? If you want to get yourself out there and put yourself out there, you have to succumb to the fact that the culture is going to do weird shit with you. Now, some of it I do enjoy. Like, there's this guy who did this like Instagram reel, and he was like slowly becoming more Jamaican, talking about like curry goat rice and peas, or curry goat rice and beans. And he's like, "Hey, man, can I get some? Can I get some curry goat rice and beans or peas or whatever?" And then he's like, hey man, can I get some curry goat rice and beans?" And then at the end of it, he's just screaming, "Wah!" And that reel went from him doing that, and then a week later, he somebody chopped and remixed it and had it at a fucking rave. Like, they had fucking made a whole rave song about that guy's one Instagram reel. And so like the we're gonna do, like, us as a culture, like, we're gonna do stuff with things that are on the internet. We really are. And so you have to like be open. Like, if you're going to put yourself out there, that like you're going to be taken however you are taken, good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. And then morphed and formed and used creatively for expression for some other thing. And what they take from you, you can't really control. You can to some extent if you want to be fucking boring and bland and just not genuine, that's fine because you're too afraid to. But then why even get on the internet? Why even post a video? Who knows? I don't know. I think there's something that comes from within us that radiates outwards to where we have to like do shit in general. Like, this is a creative process for me, and it's really important for me to be creative. So that's why I do this generally. That's why I do makeup and stuff like that too, and dye my hair. It's a creative process, and it helps me come to terms with things that have happened and things that have not happened. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, there's a yeah, if you don't know that no means no, please go see a therapist, check yourself in somewhere, take a week off. Take a week off the internet, take a breather, and really figure yourself out. You know, maybe you have issues around narcissism or codependency, something like that. You know, maybe you're an addict. Maybe there's something underneath there. It's important for you to investigate yourself. It's not my job to fucking do that for you. It's your job to fucking do that for yourself. But yeah, no means no. Yeah. Anyways, all that furthermore, um, all that being said, I had so much fun with my family at the farm. The farm, it was so much fun. It was just the craziest South Texas autumnal vibes. It was a beautiful sunset. Everything was so much fun. But then like before that, before the day before that happened, I had ran into somebody that, remember I was telling you guys about this person that was claiming that they were dating a singer of a certain band. And they approached me in a parking lot and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go out with this one guy." La la la. Come to find out, the singer that she was going out with was actually in Richmond, Virginia that night that he was supposed to be at her house. So she either got catfished or made that all up. Well, I saw her again, except this time she came up to me, my son, and my husband, and like, you can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear, but like, she had nothing but like a bra on and her boobs were pushed up really tight. And then she had like one of these jackets on, but her jacket was like pushed up under her boobs. And so she was just like, she boobed boobedly towards us and like kind of came up from behind me and said my name again. And I was like, "Oh, hey, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, hey, what the fuck?" And my son was there, my youngest son was there, and I was just kind of like, "This is kind of like not like you shouldn't come up to little 8-year-olds with like that." It was just really odd. It was a really strange thing. And like, I get it, you're allowed to wear whatever you want, and I'm not body shaming at all, 100%. But she said some things that did not like, remember we were talking about like, is she crazy or is she just like, I think she's crazy. I think she's crazy. I talked to her again and I got the vibe. You know what I mean? I think there's something missing. There's a couple screws loose. I don't know. And I was just like, there's a couple screws loose there. And it made me really upset because I realized like, okay, well, she must have just lied to me just to sound cool. Sorry, Crispy's outside. Hold up. Okay, so number one, I realized that she lied. She like ambushed me in the fucking parking lot and lied about her life to sound cool or something. So we're 30, and that's weird. You don't have to ambush me in a parking lot and fucking make up an elaborate lie to sound cool. It's really embarrassing, it's very childish, and it's giving pathetic. Second, I don't need you approaching me and my family with everything. Like, I don't need that. And then she was like, before, she was like, "Oh, I'm basically like a vegetarian. I don't eat meat unless I personally go hunting or I personally go fishing for it." And then she told me, she was like, "Oh, well, I was just at home and I cooked up all my meat and I don't have anything else to eat with it." And I was like, "You just told me that, like, you're a vegetarian and now you're apparently eating meat and whatever, people could change. I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, you're very inconsistent and flaky and keep showing up at the same fucking grocery store that I'm at and calling at me from behind and ambushing me. It's kind of freaking me out. Not just because you lied or got catfish, not just because you're possibly a fucking liar, but number two, you're possibly fucking crazy and I just don't have time for that shit. Like, I'm in my 30s. If you're a psycho bitch, I don't fucking care about you. That's it. I'm gonna cut you off like that. Just cut you off. I have no fucking time for that. I don't have fucking time for old men being fucking creepy, and I don't have time for 30-year-olds acting like they're 9, making up fake stories with their fucking Barbies. I don't have time for that. If I want to see that, there's plenty of fucking weird ass ASMR videos I could go watch on fucking YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like, oh my god, I watched this guy. I think it's Destiny Tarot. And there's this one. It's like POV. Your girlfriend's cheating on you with Mr. Krabs, but then you remember she's allergic to shellfish. And like, there's like all these really funny like ASMR videos. Anyways, what I am trying to say is that I don't have fucking time for that. I really don't. Let's be real, with the state of the world and all this shit, the last thing I need to worry about is some bitch from high school that used to be my friend making up fake stories about dating singers who are in their late 50s, almost early 60s. I don't fucking need that. I have a full plate. I have an entire family. We're happy and successful and doing great. I'm very grateful for it. But it's giving fucking pathetic. It's giving, you are still a child up here, and that's okay. But seek help and get therapy. That's what I'm fucking saying. If you are an old man and you're fetishizing some little girl on YouTube or some girl fucking 30 years younger than you on YouTube, leave her alone and go get fucking help. Okay? You could put the phone down, perhaps switch to a corded phone or a flip phone and get some help. Detox. Take a week out, do something else. I have no fucking time for this kind of shit, guys. I'm not a therapist. I'm not your fucking mother. I'm not your sister. I'm not your brother. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your friend. I am some random bitch on the internet. And yeah, I'm like friendly with people in the comments because generally you want to be nice to people that you don't fucking know until they give you a reason to not like them. And it's just like the internet gives me so many reasons not to like people. So many reasons, bro. Um and yeah, it's just crazy. Like, we only have so much time on this planet. The last thing I need to do is deal with some fucking nutcase or a couple of nutcases. Like, dude, it's not my business. This is not my fucking job. I'm not getting paid for this shit. It's above my pay grade. Go deal with someone who gives a fuck because I don't have the time, attention, energy, and I'm not getting paid for it. So, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like, I got my own shit going on. And so what the fuck? Yeah. That was crazy. And I was like, I was gonna make a huge post on Facebook because there's a lot of people on Facebook who understand what I'm talking about. And I wanted to be like, look, if you're in your fucking 30s or older and you are making up complete falsehoods, not out of protecting your family or whatever, but just because you want to look cool, it is giving 5-year-old playing with a dollhouse. It is giving emotionally unintelligent and immature. It's giving, you're traumatized, that's okay, but you need help. And I have a Groupon. We'll all go to therapy. I just, do you know what I'm saying? I just don't have the fucking time for this shit. Like, it's fun. Like, okay, getting dressed up and having fun is great. Writing books and making art is great. Lying to people that you knew from high school so you make it look like your life is better than theirs only for a gotcha? And even the lie isn't even that good because it's fucking sad. It's not even cool. It's sad. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't sit there and. It's one thing, listen. Locking in. I'm locking in. It's one thing if you are lying to protect your family, okay? Like, you see somebody and you feel threatened by them, so you lie about where you live. You lie about the car you're going to. When you're driving in your car, you lie about pulling into the wrong house if they're following you. It's a difference. There is a huge difference. And if you can't fucking find the distinction between I don't know, man. It's crazy. The next time I was talking to one of my other friends, I was like, the next time she fucking comes up from behind me and tries to be super friendly and familiar with me, my husband, and my 8-year-old, I'm just gonna be like, hey, weren't you dating so and so? How did that go? We're just gonna start catching people in lies. We're gonna openly bring up that shit. We're gonna just openly confront people about their lies and let them dig their own fucking graves and then move on with our lives. Because I don't have the time for that. That's fucking crazy. And yeah, that's small town drama. But I have big city issues that I'm dealing with that I want to deal with. I don't have time for your fucking, you're stuck in a tiny town, so you have to like prance around and destroy people's lives because you're bored. It sounds like you don't know how to get in your fucking car and drive to Houston and hang out at the bars on goth night because there's shit going on outside of this fucking tiny fucking country ass town. Okay? There's other shit going on. And if it's too hard for you to figure it out and you want to continue to live your life like that, that's fine, but it's not going to involve me. That's fucking crazy. Like, that's just fucking crazy. And it gets under my skin because like it activates activates my autism to where I like, you know how you have like pattern recognition and shit like that. Well, I'll have like when someone lies to me, I'm like, hey, wait, you're a lie. That's a lie. You just told me something else. You're a liar? You're lying to me? I thought you were being nice, so you wanted to be my friend. I thought that we were I thought we were supposed to be cool cuz you were being nice and you were acting like a friend would, but you're not. You're lying, and that's really weird. Why would you do that? Why would the boy, what's the point? And I cannot compute. Like I start going haywire cuz I'm like, "Wait, no, you're lying to me." And it's like straight out of the gate within 8 seconds, which is insane. That is like a fucking, like it's breaking the sound barrier how quickly you're lying to me. So you're gonna start off the first interaction with seeing me with a huge fucking lie? That's crazy. Why would you do that? So, and then I start getting curious. What would make somebody do that? And I have to, like, as somebody who's codependent, as somebody who naturally gravitates towards narcissists, I have to pull myself back and be like, that's not my job, actually. Actually, it's not my job to figure out why you would do that. I have to switch gears from like that wounded little kid who's like, why would they do that? Why would they be mean to me? Are they being mean to me? Are they making fun of me? What's going on? I have to switch gears from her to literally a grown man being like, honestly, fuck that bitch and fuck her whole family and fuck anybody who fucks with them. Straight up, because I have other shit to do. I have so much shit to do. I have bills to fucking pay, like big boy fucking problems. Like, put on your fucking big boy trip NYC pants and let's fucking go. Because you're gonna sit here and lie to me. I don't have time for you, and I honestly don't give a fuck. You sound like you're having fun by yourself, making up fantasies. Go roll the pipe and fucking. I'll see you later, okay? Or maybe I won't. Maybe you'll see somebody else later. Fucking hope so. Cause I'm gonna call you out next time I see you. That is genuinely the craziest shit ever. Yeah, anyways, another thing, one thing I did not realize is that the most unflattering angle of me is underneath my mouth, underneath my chin. And while I was in the corn maze, I was filming tons of underneath my face, and I was just like, I feel so bad for anybody shorter than me. Anybody shorter than me looking up at me, it's a look. It's a look only a mother could love, cause it's not a fucking angle, bitch. That's not the angle you need to work. Me, okay? Shout out to me. Stop filming your fucking double chin. Stop it. It's not look. It's not hot. It's not cute. What the fuck? Also, hey, shout out anybody who's made it to this far. How do y'all make friends? How do you guys like go on? No, you don't go on forums. It's not 2002, bitch. Okay, so when we were kids, we used to go on forums and Vampire Freaks and MySpace. Why am I? Yeah, this feels comfortable. Yeah, we used to go on forums and Vampire Freaks and MySpace and shit like that, and like that's how we made friends. And now I don't know how to make friends because, um, I just don't know. I don't know how to make friends. Me and my husband have been going on some dates with each other, and it's been really nice. Um, he like we went to the date to the bookstore and shit like that, and to a steakhouse, and I had a steak that was so rare it could have been mooing. And like we just been having a lot of fun going on dates. I think we went to Panera the other day, and that was the first time we ever went. We were like, "Whoa, this is the coolest shit ever! I feel like a medieval peasant. Soups and bread. Can I have some more?" I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? This is so cool." Now you must understand that we've been dating. We've been married for a very long time, and we've been dating since we were both 16 years old. I'm 33. Okay. So, and another thing, me going back to the high school bitches that live in this small town, bitches from this fucking town who have gone to high school with me or my husband will still be trying to ride his shit, even though we're 30. And they're like, I knew your husband in high school. I'm like, so did I, sweet cheeks. So did the cops. So did the judges. So did his parole officer. And wow, you're so special. I've been dating him for how long? I have two of his kids. Oh my god. You must know him so much more than I do, though. You must be really smart. What are you, a private eye? A fucking investigator? A fucking member of the CIA, the FBI? Any other three-letter or number agency? You're so cool. I knew your husband in high school. Baby, I don't fucking care. I don't care who you knew in high school. You're a meth head. I don't fucking care, girl. You're a fucking crackhead. Or you're making up fucking Forrest Gump stories. Like, you're just making up shit. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't fucking care. You knew him? That's great. Tell me, what's his favorite color? Really? You knew him in high school? Wow. Name 3 band shirts he owned. You know what I mean? Like, really? You knew him in high school. What was his favorite beer? How about liquor? That's a fucking trick question. He didn't like liquor, asshole. Does he drink red wine or not? And why doesn't he? Really? You knew him in high school. That's cool. How many roofs, roofs did he jump off of? And how many times did he put a knee through a van windshield trying to do the Matrix? Really? You knew him in high school. Riddle me this, Batman. Does he have any tattoos below the belt? If so, what are they? You knew him in high school. That's fucking cool. Like, yeah, that's great. That's fucking cool. Yo, you knew him in high school? So did his teachers. So did his mother. And so fucking what? We had the same class together. No, you didn't. Now I know you're lying because he wasn't even in that class. He was skipping to go see me. So now I know you're lying. Like, oh my god, I just don't be. But like, look, I take the bait. I take the rage bait, bro. I take the fucking bait. I really do because I I take it all day long. I take the rage bait, bro, and it makes me weak and pathetic. It does. Yes, it does. I'm gonna call myself out, girl. You're so fucking lame for sitting there and letting these bitches bother you at all. But like at the same time, they test you. You know, you're trying to be a good person. You're trying to be civil, cordial, casual. Hi, it's good to see you again. Wow. I mean, it's been so many years. What are you up to? Oh, really? You know, you smile, you do all of the, Oh, that's cool. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's great. No, yeah, sure. I'll see you. Give him a hug. I'll see you next time. I mean, are you up to anything this weekend? No? Okay, well, we're going to this one thing if you want to come with us. Like, my door's always open kind of thing. Sure. I need to stop that shit right now because these bitches out here are the thing. Like the Kokoi is scared of them. Okay, these are the bitches that the Hitman don't even want to fuck with. They take too much Benadryl. Hitman don't even show up. Okay, Sandman don't show up. These bitches, let them rot, girl. Let them rot. Let them begin again. Okay, but I be letting them motherfuckers press me, and I don't need to. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I highly recommend Moco Queen for all of your contact needs. And you know what? They ship very fucking quick. I ordered them. It was Indigenous Peoples Day yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. And I ordered them, I think like Friday or Saturday, and they got here in like 2 days. So 3 to 5 days, and you'll have your shit before Halloween if you order now, depending on where you're at. And also, there's how do you say? I'm not affiliated or anything, but I trust that brand a lot. I have like 4 different pairs. They're really great. And it's gotten to the point where even like my contacts have dried up because I get depressed and I forget to do shit. And the solution has dried them up and I've resolutionized them because I'm smart. And they pop right back. Like, boop, they pop right back. Like SpongeBob when he got a tear on his ass or whatever. The SpongeBob movie, boop, pops right back to life. Um, yeah, it's a very good brand. I haven't had any eye infections or any issues, so Moco Queen, I would highly recommend looking into them. They're very, very good. I love them a lot. I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more when I get paid. I'm gonna get some more. Because I'm back into my contact shit. But for sure, like those, I would get the ones with the iris or the pupil cut out because, bro, I can't see fucking shit in there. You meet me? I didn't meet you, bro. I met nothing behind the veil, baby. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta edit this shit. I gotta edit some more videos. But yeah, there's gonna be pictures and blah blah, blah coming soon. But yeah, I gotta edit me cussing in the corn maze. So I'll see you guys later. Watch out for those hoes. Okay, goodbye.